なんかずいぶん古い感じの土地ですね。
メイン州はまだアメリカが存在しなかった頃、イギリス人探検隊が乗り込んできた最初の土地なんだ。当時の呼び名はメインランド。独立が遅れたんでアメリカ23番目の州メイン州となったが、実際はアメリカとしては一番古い土地と言っても間違いじゃない。しかもそれだけじゃないんだ。
それだけじゃない？
有名なものはヨーロッパやイギリスに集中している上に、学会では無視されているので考古学上の価値もなしとされているが、ここいらはいわゆるストーンヘンジと呼ばれる巨石構造物が多く残されている土地なんだ。
ストーンヘンジ？
聞いたことぐらいはあるだろう。石を円形などに配列した石碑さ。主に天体の観測に使われたという説と、ドルイド層の魔術的儀式に使われたという説が有力だが、事実は不明。しかもこの地方一帯のストーンヘンジは放射性炭素測定で約2万年前のものと測定された実例がある。
2万年？で、ここでお兄ちゃんは暮らしてたのね。
実際住んでたわけじゃない。ある事件の調査で滞在してたという方が正しいな。
その調査って？
まだはっきり思い出してないんだ。
Are you customers? Are you guys customers?
We are tourists from overseas. We heard this was a boarding house. Who are you?
You guys think I'm the owner, don't you? Well, as you can see, I'm what they call the local drunk. Wait a minute. Bill! Bill, there's customers! There's bloody customers! What the hell? Are you drinking again, old man? Customers? Have they got money? Satoshi, is that you?
ビル？ビッグビル？ Is that you?
Who the hell do you think? You think it's a goddamn ghost?
Yeah, you're right. I'm not Mr. America. What's it been? 4 years? How you been?
Aw, you know I didn't forget you. Not that it matters much. By the way, who's your company? You gonna introduce us or what? I think I got most of it, but I ain't seen a guy or girl like that. In a small town like this, if there had been 2 Asians come into town, everybody'd be talking about it. But I haven't heard a word.
They are hiding out bloody well somewhere.
Probably.
のぞみ、はるかさん。
多分心労と疲労が重なったせいだろう。少し発熱しているみたいだ。
You'd better get her to sleep. Stay here. You haven't got a place to stay, have you? If it's a problem...
Yeah. No. That'd be great.
Yeah? Great! The others look tired too. We can talk tomorrow. It'll be good to rest tonight. Hold on, I'll get things set up.
Ah, お兄ちゃんに草薙さん、おはよう。
どうかしたのか、アスカ。
はるかさんがあんまり眠れなかったみたいで、熱も引かないし。
で、彼女は？
おはようございます。
You're here. Now you got the chance to eat my cooking. Hey, Satoshi. Those people, Asuka, Haruka, Kusanagi, they believe in you. So have a bit of faith in yourself. I couldn't remember anything more than that, but you might be different. And Beltane, the night before May Day. Oh, that's all. If you want to learn more about the case, you should probably go to the town library. They'll have the old daily banks archived.
.じゃあ今日はこれからどうするの？
そうだな。まずはその図書館と教会に行って捜査の糸口をつかむか。問題はメンバーだ。分散するか固まって行動するか。
私も行きます。
流行る気持ちはわかるが、今日はゆっくり休んだ方がいい。いつ根津とのぞみちゃんの居場所がわかるかもしれないし、逆にすぐわかるかどうかだって確実は言えない。 ポイントは俺の記憶にあるんだ。俺が過去を思い出せば思い出すほどのぞみちゃんに近づけると思ってくれ。君は疲れた体を治していざという時のために備えるんだ。
要するに足を引っ張るなってことですか？
そう思ってくれても構わない。
それってひどい言い方じゃない。はるかさんが一番のぞみちゃんのことを。いいの、飛鳥さん。鈴崎さんの言う通り私のわがままだったわ。それにのぞみのことを心配してるのは私だけじゃないわね、草薙さん。
ええ、確かに。
女の勘を舐めちゃダメよ。草薙さん、あなたのぞみと何かあったんじゃなくって？いいんです。あの子だって年頃だし、あなたはいい人ですもの。一番重要なのはあの子の気持ち。あの子のことを本当に好きになってくれているのなら反対なんてしませんわ。
彼女、のぞみちゃんへの思いは自分なりに自信があるつもりです。出会ってまだ間もないですが、彼女を守りたい気持ちはあなたと同じです。だから彼女のためにも、あなたのためにも、そして僕自身のためにも、のぞみちゃんは無事に助け出したい。
わかりました。私は部屋で頑張って風邪を治します。調査の方はどうかよろしくお願いします。じゃあ善は急げ。早速ゴーだね。なんかいきなり天気が良くなったね。
小さな町なのに結構立派な建物じゃないか。
なんか閉館してそうな感じだね。
And what would you be looking for, Mr. Satoshi?
And you are?
Cindy de la Parre. I am the librarian. May I be of assistance to you? What's the matter, sir? Is it strange that I should call you by your name? That lovely girl used your name just a moment before. I overheard her. That's all. And your name is Asuka, isn't it? And you are Mr. Kusanagi? That's right, isn't it? Once again, I'd like to welcome you all to Riverbanks. This is a lovely town. It may be small, but everyone is kind and honest. And it is clean, unlike the cities. I would be delighted if you were to take a liking to our town during your stay. And welcome to this quiet treasure trove of knowledge. All the precious property and history of this town still lives here. I couldn't be happier if you were to find this library to your liking. aquamarine. That young lady had the same color on, too. Now, what kind of information would you be searching for? If it is not an imposition, I may be of some assistance to you. The number of people utilizing this wonderful source of knowledge has declined. Fewer people read books these days. A very sad state of affairs. I'm sorry. I asked you what kind of books you were looking for, didn't I? Is there something special? No. Unfortunately, I just moved here. I came from Probensis town. Unfortunately not, but I do remember reading something about it. If that's the case, what you need is... Beltane? The night before the 1st of May? Why is that? Well, if it's the occult, I'll have to leave that up to you. The best sources on the occult are hiding down in the storeroom. All of the back editions of the Daily Banks are preserved on microfilm. I think you will be able to find information on Beltane's night in this room. You should be able to find out details about the West Mansion in the local history books, or...
じゃあ俺は新聞資料の方を探ろう。アスカと草薙くんはそれぞれハーフエーカーの過去とベルテインの夜に関しての資料探しをしてくれ。
じゃあ私はここでベルテインの夜に関しての資料を探してみるよ。
わかった。任せる。
Actually, there are many procedures that are supposed to be followed before utilizing the special exhibition room, but we'll make an exception this time. Go ahead. You look like you have an important purpose.
Thanks. You're a great help.
But be careful with the books. Most of them are irreplaceable. We cannot loan them out either.
じゃあ私は過去の書籍からハーフエーカー邸の過去を探ってみようじゃないですか。
ああ、任せたぜ。
うん。
よう、何か収穫あったかい？
ああ、それがちょうど今。
アストはくする、よぐ、外を通す。くするっていうのはクトゥルー。
何そのクトゥなんとかって。
確か邪神と神の争いをテーマにしたホラー。70年ぐらい前のホラー小説群だ。
でも一番最後のページに1822年とか書いてあったんでしょ？じゃあこれって古すぎるんじゃない？
いや、よく思い出せないしわからない。
これまたえらく不気味なとこね。しかも何？さっきまでは天気が良かったのに、今にも嵐が来そうな空だよ。
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Show us the path of righteousness. Behold us to the second coming of the Spirit. Hallelujah! Let us all become children of the Lord God. Behold us, the glory of the kingdom of heaven. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Join me at the gates of heaven. Seek the love of the Lord. Oh yes, oh yes. Open your hearts. Let's all sing together. It's beautiful, isn't it? All the worshipers work together to do repairs and decorations. This used to be an abandoned church, so people don't come out here much. Oh, but we welcome visitors. I'm so glad you've come. Did you want to see me about something?
Nothing in particular, but if you have some time, we'd like you to tell us about something.
Sure. I'll try and answer anything you nice young folks want.
Thank you. My name is Satoshi.
Welcome to our small house of worship. I'm Michael Maximilian. I've been in this town for 2 months. You folks aren't from this town either, are you? So you're a detective? I don't see how I can be of any help. I've just come here myself. I don't know much about the layout of the town.
It's not something like that. This has to do with your field of knowledge. We want to ask something about worship.
Worship? It's probably an inappropriate question to ask a present-day priest. Worship is basically a ceremony. For example, in the Christian faith, you have the celebration of the resurrection, or St. John's Day, and of course the birth of Christ. But these days are just the framework, just a pattern. Why is that? These days, if you look at psychology, the devil is the id, the part of our heart that is considered to appear as sickness. Curing people's worries is not a priest's job anymore. It's become the job of a pill or two of Valium. Through the progress of psychology and science, suppose there's a woman possessed of an evil spirit. She used to go to church. With permission, priests would perform an exorcism, the dealing of spiritual medicine. The church is no longer a meeting of pastors performing white witchcraft. Witchery has died out, but the spirit remains. The spirit has not died. It's just aged a little. Do you think people are satisfied? No, they can't be satisfied, but in its place, a new kind of devil has appeared. LSD, cocaine, amphetamines, refugees, racial discrimination, murder, sexual crimes. The devil appears under the name of these and other social disorders. There were problems like these long ago, but not like the power the devil has today. In the face of this enemy, the church has been born again. In giving thanks, People are opening quiet bingo games with turkey prizes. The struggle for the future existence of the world. Being small is boring, but they're striving to prevent fighting between nations, the planting of a common social consciousness as a social organization. Already this devil is being shown the light, driven away by the strength of righteousness. The devil is out of fashion. This is a great thing. This is logical. This is present day. But I can't agree altogether. There remains inside people's hearts the fear of God. That remains in darkness and it won't disappear. The lostness will not disappear. It's coming to the end of the century. People's hearts are in decay. Manners are corrupt. Government is corrupt. Envy, desire, the heart is in decay. It's like in the Bible it's written of the day before destruction, the city of decay. And in that, there will be some order. Don't you think a God is a necessity? I believe that out of disorder, order will be born. I know that in small towns like this, it's necessary to teach little by little like this. And thanks to this, I achieved great success in Arkham, Massachusetts. Well, I was a man bored with spare time, but now I am fulfilled with this work. Humans are extremely interesting if you see them as research subjects. You never get bored. If God could forgive them for all those thousands of years... I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away. I start preaching as soon as there are people around. It's a habit. Dear me. So, where were we? You had a question about witchery, didn't you?
Actually, it's about Beltane's night, the night before the 1st of May. We'd like you to tell us anything you know about it.
Beltane's?
Do you know anything?
Have you heard of a druid priest?
They were the priests of the ancient Celt people.
That's right. The druid faith believed that the soul never died. They believed in metempsychosis and transmigration. It was an ancient faith built on the balance of death and nature. Beltane's was originally an important festival of fire to worship their Celt god Belinus.
That's the origin?
Since ancient Roman times, May was the month where celebration was avoided out of respect for the dead. And in the Christian faith, particularly Catholicism, May is regarded as the month of the worship of the Virgin Mary. Beltane means bright, radiant fire, the flame of destruction and rebirth, funeral of the dead, the Mother Mary, of motherhood and birth. May is the month of death and rebirth. Well, now, certainly. If you work it out, May is really the third month in the ancient Roman calendar. And the third month signifies birth, growth, and death. In all senses, Beltane's festival was the most appropriate day for witchcraft to be associated with life and death.
親切な神父さんだったね。説明や演説は長かったけど。どうしたの？
妙なんだ。
何が？
本来キリスト教は他の神を認めない一神教。だから常に神は神、一人称だ。
そうね。他の宗教は邪教扱いにしちゃうくらいだもんね。
ああ、それなのに神父は神々という言葉を2度も使った。これはどう考えてもおかしい。
しかし彼は神父だろう。宗教や魔術に詳しくったっておかしくないじゃないか。
まあ確かにそうなんだが、しかしこの町の教会はここだけじゃない。元はといえば、俺とビルが6年前にこの付近に倒れていたという理由だけでここへ来たんだ。ここまで詳しいのは出来すぎに思えてな。まあいい。どのみちベルテインの夜に関する話が聞けただけでもよしとするしかない。いいさ、とりあえず戻ろう。
うん、さあ行こう。はるかさんも具合が良くなってるといいな。
You're back. Well, since you've come all this way, we're gonna feast tonight on the pride of the state, Maine lobster. It'll take some time, but it's quite a feast. Get ready for it, Kusanagi.
やったー！ロブスターだってロブスター楽しみだー。
I'm not 草ネギ I'm 草薙。
Yeah, yeah. Haruka's resting in the other room. I've been watching her, but it doesn't look good. No need. I'm worried about the girl. The cold itself isn't that bad, but she's breaking down mentally more than physically. It's not all that bad. I was just saying, tell me, did you have any success today? A guy? Bloody hell. So I remember a light, but I don't recall anybody. About running out of time to save Nozomi and him. Well, if it relies on recollection, I'll do my best.
Who's this, Bill? A new guy? Nice to meet you. My name is Amy. Amy McDougal. Just call me Amy. I'm staying in the first on the right, on the second floor. This is Clark.
Hi.
Clark is quite insistent on going out for dinner. What about you guys, Satoshi? We are going to eat steaks this big.
Amy!
Unfortunately, Bill's made a meal for us tonight.
Well, why don't we, join in the party too? Eh, Clark?
Amy, you promised. The food at the Novert isn't that good anyway. If it's a special meal, I suppose it's lobster. It doesn't sound as good.
All right, let's go. Have a good night. See you later. Next time, teach me some Japanese. Come to my room at night if you want. Let's go.
Bye.
She moved here from Seattle to go to university, but I don't know. I think she's a bit restless. She's had enough relationships. She's got the nickname Randy Amy, but she doesn't seem to care. Feel a bit sorry for that poor bastard Clark, though. He's gone and fallen in love with her. Huh? You'd better keep an eye out, Asuka. It looks like she's got her eye on Satoshi.
そんなの It has nothing to do with me.
Right. Well, Amy and Clark are two of the 4 guests living at Hell's Half Acre.
And what about the old man from last night?
Yeah, the old man lives here too. His name is Lewis. Had a reputation of being quite a worker. But now, well, you saw him last night. He's not a bad old man, but the booze is killing him. I get him to do a few odd jobs around here to make up his board. But if I get him to do the bar, he'll drink it dry, so that's out. He's either drinking in here at the Novert or in his room at night, one or another. Tonight it's in his room, but it's all the same.
And the other one?
Yeah, the other guy is a geologist from Germany doing research. Bit of bad luck, he was just here a minute ago. His name is Carl Eichmann. He came into town about 2 weeks ago, and he's been staying here ever since. Polite guy, good with his payments too, good customer.
Bit different from us and the invited ones, huh?
Yeah, you're right. You've been a real pain in the ass for too long anyway. Come on, let's go down to dinner. I'm starving.
6年前の事件の発端がある大学の依頼、アスカの両親を探し出すという依頼だったのは知っているだろ？
ああ、それがどうかしたのかい？
ミスカトニック大学というその筋では有名な大学だ。
ミスカトニック大学？
マサチューセッツ州のアーカムという小さな都市にある総合大学でね。この州の中でもマサチューセッツ工科大学やボストン大学に比べると無名だが、その筋ではオカルトを専門とした大学として知られている。
オカルトを専門にした大学
だからその筋では有名なのさ。そして大学から依頼されたのはもちろんアスカの両親の捜索だ。しかしそれは表向きで極秘裏に捜査を頼まれていたものが他にもう一つあった。それが黒の断章だ。柏木夫妻はこのリバーバンクスで黒の断章を発見したという知らせを大学に送った直後、消息を絶っていたんだ。魔術系に強いことで知られるミスカトニック大学の蔵書の中でも最大の希少な書籍の一つに、イエーメンはサヌアの教師人アブドゥル・アルハザードという男が記したとされる禁断の魔導書ネクロノミコンというものがある。
ネクロノミコン？
現代はアル・アジフ、アラビア語で夜の音を表すそうだ。夜の音とはすなわち悪霊のうなり声を意味し、その書物の内容は非常に恐ろしいものだと聞いている。科学、化学、生還学、生態幾何学、そして魔術、あらゆるジャンルの知識が収められているそうだ。まあこれは大学側からの受け売りで俺も詳しくは知らないんだがな。
それと黒の断章にどんな関係があるんだい？
ネクロノミコンは各ジャンルで30数章に及ぶ大きな本だそうだ。あまりに内容が残酷で背徳的なので、何度も教会から焚書令が出て燃やされたり出版停止処分を受けたりしている。いろんな人々の手を渡り歩き、焚書令、発禁令で追われるうちに自然ページが欠落してくるものも出る。必要な部分だけを破り取るやつなんかもいるだろう。そして必要な部分だけを書き写す人間もいるだろう。各章ごと役者が自分に必要な部分だけ抜き出した断章、つまり小さな冊子になって存在しているものがある。いわば別冊ネクロノミコンってところか。
なるほど、それが。
そう、黒の断章はその一つだ。黒の断章はネクロノミコンの中でも幻の章と言われる第14章で構成されている。これはミスカトニック大学に保管されている資料秘宝では欠落している章の一つらしい。
とても貴重な本だということかい？まさか根津が？
そうだ、きっと根津は断章の知識を利用して何かをやらかすつもりなんだ。と言ってもこれも話しながら今思い出したことなんだが、
What's the matter?
I'm exhausted.
Well, it's this job, you know.
Going up to your room?
Only thing to do in your room is sleep. This is my room, you know.
Got your wish, didn't you?
Huh?
Didn't you used to say you wanted your own business?
That's right, isn't it? But you know, sometimes I think, people died. Locals say it's bad luck. We lost our memory. My friend's girl died. Kinda sad. It's this place. I wonder why I chose here.
Land is not murder, Bill.
You want a match?
No, it's right.
Nice Zippo. What's the matter, Kusanagi?
No, I'm not Kusanagi. I'm Kusanagi.
What, the Zippo?
おい、草薙くん。
He got that for a birthday present from Asuka 2 years ago. Taking good care of it?
Ah, from the girl? Looks like he's finally getting over Nora. Good.
Shut up! She's like my sister. It just, it was a present.
Yeah. Nice to be young. Too late for an old man like me.
そういや、こんなとこでトラッシュマウス相手にのんびりしている場合じゃない。行くぞ、草薙くん。
まだコーヒー飲んでない。
いいから行くぞ。
いないのかな。
Are you surprised? The furniture, everything in here is mine. Good old Bill. He's a good bastard letting an old hopper like me stay here. So, what do you want, you two?
We were tired last night, so we had no time to talk to Bill and the other people staying here. So we came to say hi and bring you this.
Thanks. There's nothing like a good drink.
So, if we're listening correctly, Mr. Werdyke, it sounds like you love this land. But in a strange way, you feel it. Why is that?
I love this land. 'Cause I'm an old man. And it's the country. The country is best for an old man. And maybe I do quietly fear this land, but even I don't know why. This is the only place I have to live. But I hate this mansion. Anyway, a town is just a small city. You can see all the shit you see in a city and a town. Wherever you go, the politicians are bastards. Even in this town. Senator Chaplain Baxter is as filthy as shit. The son of Novert Ralph, he's getting it on with Mark Robinson. Robert Gregg's a bloody homo. Everyone who bloody talks in this town knows I lost my wife in 1978 blast at the Drooly Steel Factory. I've been in the bottle ever since. All the bloody shit's all the same. City, country, and they all bloody know about it. They all bloody know. For their own bloody sakes, they'll do anything, no matter how fucking ugly. And then, there's things that only happen in this town. things most people can't get. That's what's bloody scary.
Can't be understood?
In 1943, when America was fighting against your country and that war dog of our brother country.
You mean the Second World War?
Yeah, I was 11 years old. They used to have special activities in this town. Even people my age would run around shooting and throwing stones into the air, and I've got some Italian blood in me, you know, the enemy at that time. I was always made to play the enemy. The war was everything at that time. It was bloody cruel. That was the war, but there was something else at that time. Do you know the Lady of Liberty? She was the goddess of war. She gave America the strength to fight. And I was living in Peabody Street at that time. Used to play with the boy next door a lot. He was merely a teenager himself, but he used to look after this kid. Everybody loved him. Good manners. He really wanted to become a soldier. He left for the war. He was near death when he came back. Took a bullet at close range on the German front. He died 3 days later. When I went to pay my respects, just bloody 11 years old, and he said to me, "Looks like I'm dying, Louis." And I wanted to fight more for my country, didn't he? He was gone the next day. His wounds were so bad, he could have died from shock if he moved. So they wouldn't have hoped that he was alive somewhere. But he bloody came back a week later. That's right, exactly 52 years ago. It was Jack, all right. But it wasn't. He was randomly killing the neighbors' cows and the horses, cutting them at the throat and drinking the blood. Anyway, the hunters got out there and they shot him. I saw it right before my eyes. I had snuck out into the woods. If I think about it now, it was a bloody miracle that I'm still alive, saved by those vigilantes. Are you getting this?
Sometimes, even if you see something with your own eyes, you can't believe your own eyes. But what you saw and felt, I think that was real. Whichever it is, we can't decide for you.
Right before my eyes, the head came off, guts strung out, everything everywhere. When they tried to confirm the body, even his damn parents couldn't say it was their son. From that day on, I can't bring myself to eat meat or raspberry pie again. Cause of the war, there were self-declared order enforcement gangs everywhere. They all had guns. They were as excited as hell. Bloody old fart Barney had a machine gun. He ran around shooting all over the place, calling, "Come and get it! Come and get it!" Like bloody Al Capone. And Jack became a raging bull like a man possessed. I saw it. Jack's bullet-ridden, but even then looking like he was crawling out of death. Even riddled with tens, hundreds of bullets, he moved steadily. Crying, I smelt a foul smell. Not blood, a putrid smell. And just as he tried to say something to me, just as he opened his mouth, he stopped moving. The hunters gave him a bloody good going over. They said he had about 200 bullets in him altogether. And you count the ones that missed, it would have been about 3 times that. Enough to kill anything that moves. They just said, "We got him." Even now, a lot of us old folks in town, we still remember him as a hero. Those in the hunt, most of them, they went a bit crazy. I'm about the only one left who thinks it was bloody weird. I thought he was dead from the start. When the first bullet hit, there was no blood. I saw it. The last thing he said, "I was just a kid, and TV, fishing tomorrow, the Yankees game the day after that." That was all that mattered back then. That's kids for you, huh? Used to watch the boogeyman on TV. I'd bawl and then I'd be asleep in 10 minutes later. That's 'cause kids' hearts are pure. But as I've gotten older, that heart's gone. Wander through those streets in clothes dirty as sheep's fleece before it's shorn in May. That's how I was brought up, and that's how I live now. When I think about it, I don't know any different. Can't change at this age. Can't do anything. All I've got is this place, and what's here. I live like this in this town, and I suppose I'll die like this in this town. And that's probably not that far away. You're the first people I've ever talked to about this. I thought I'd take it to the grave with me. I guess it's something about you, Suzusaki. You're the guy from 6 years ago, aren't you? Maybe that's why I talked. Something happening?
Do you know something?
I don't know anything. Nothing. Just the feeling an old man has with experience. You get to know these things after an experience like that. I hate it. It was out-of-towners that did it, wasn't it? Got to be. So I suppose people have forgotten that Japanese guy that died. Not a bloody nice memory anyway. It happened here, didn't it? In this mansion. It was just a feeling. Only it's natural if you know. 'Cause Jack was done in the back of this mansion, wasn't he?
Mr. Weirdyke.
That's it. Let it be. I just gave an old story. I don't want to know nothing. They're promising free beer at the Novert apple dunking contest tonight, so I'm gonna get going. Hey, thanks for the beer and listening to an old man's story. All right if I go?
Of course. Thanks for talking with us.
Did it help?
Yeah.
Good.
Mr. Will,
Just Louis Suzusaki one.
that guy, Jack, did you hear his last words?
Hell, that was it.
Let me ask you one more.
What?
At that time, was this called Hell's Half Acre?
Ah, it's been Hell's Half Acre for a long time.
Thank you.指導学者さんとやらにご挨拶しておこうぜ。誰が何を知っているかわからないしな。
Sit down. Make yourself comfortable. So, Mr. Satoshi und Mr. Kusanagi. From Germany. What is it you wanted to see me about? I heard your names while you were, having dinner? Are you looking into this place's past? Ha! What do you think of civilization?
Civilization?
Yeah, the Incan Empire on the North American continent, the Mayan in Central and South America. I mean, ancient civilizations. The civilizations born in the south moved north, that born in the east moved west. Why is that? Because civilization starts where there is a comparatively optimal environment. If it's not a place where food can be gathered year-round, or if the climate is inhospitable, humans can't settle. But once there is civilization, it becomes easier to develop further north. The development of civilization in the south then becomes slower. Why is this? Because if there is no stimulation, civilization does not develop. In the north, it's cold. It's not easy to grow crops. New techniques are needed to overcome these problems. Necessity creates development in civilization.
That sounds right. But so what?
Sorry. Civilization is not born in the north. That's my own theory. But here, in the state of Maine, some very ancient relics were found. I have come to confirm and investigate this. I am not, however, acquainted with the history of this particular town. So, I am afraid I can't be of help to you. Unfortunately, I am just a boring researcher of historic places. But this area is particularly peculiar, isn't it? There are said to be many artifacts here from over 10,000 years before it was claimed as a country just 200 years ago. I wonder why people aren't more concerned. Places like the stone church on the outside of town. While I can't confirm it with radiation and oxidation readings, I'd give it a chronological age of 22,000 years. Can you believe it? If this is right, it could be one of the most extraordinary artifactual structures in the world. But this is not good. Not good. That's because that's right. Take the pieces that were made in the Old Stone Age and the German period. About 10,000 years before and after that was the New Stone Age. So, 22,000 years ago, civilization that could produce pieces like that wasn't supposed to exist. It's strange. So academics ignore this. Sure is. But they don't intend to change. I wonder who could have built a structure like that 20,000 years ago. I get excited just thinking about it. Well, the stone circle is still a big mystery, but... the recent Hopkins doctoral thesis. The natural stage is influential, is it not? But then there are the examples of the Stonehenges in Salisbury. They weren't perfect circles. They were many ellipses. The path of a planet is actually an ellipse, but saying they hold the arrangement of natural phenomena might be a bit over the top. The ring on the outskirts of this town is most similar to the French Connacht stone groups. You could say it is very close to those. It's probably best to say it is an incanted stone arrangement. I think it was probably a ceremonial place. Do you think the Druid religion existed 20,000 years ago? No. Whoever made that were people we don't know of yet. These techniques, and the revival of those techniques, yes, there will certainly be a revival. That's why we have to acknowledge it. I'm sorry I wasn't of much help, but this is the kind of thing you can expect to uncover in your investigations. If you can unravel the history of this town, you may make clear the mystery of that artifact. I wish you all the best. I'm sorry, but I have to get up early tomorrow morning. So, I'd like to get some sleep now.
Of course not. Sorry to have disturbed you. We also wish you all the best in your investigation.
Thank you.
我々の求めるものね。我々なんて言ってたが、彼は一人でこの土地にやってきたんだろう。誰を指して我々だなんて言ったんだろうな。
大学の仲間じゃないのかい？
どうかな。まあどのみち2週間前にここに来たばかりだというし、 我々の追う事件には何の関連もない人物だろうな。根津とも関係はなさそうだ。
そうだね。
ともかく他に移動するか。どうだ彼女の具合は。
だいぶ良くなったみたい。私にも笑顔を見せてくれるけど。
見せるけどなんだ。
やっぱり無理してるのよ。軽い情緒不安定だわ。このままじゃ。
今の話が本当なら、あなたはのぞみがさらわれたのも自分のせいかもしれないと思っているのね。苦しいでしょうね。それなのに私は自分がのぞみを奪われた自分こそが一番不幸だなんて思ってたんだわ。
まだわからないさ。真相は未だに闇の中だ。しかしそれももう間もなく終わる。だからはるかさんも気を確かに、最後までのぞみは捨てるべきじゃないだろ。
ええ。
俺の話はこれで終わりだ。だから
このまま同情でいいですから、抱いてくれませんか。私が女しか愛せないなんて思わないで。アスカちゃんにはすごく悪いけど、今しかこんなこと言えないんだもの。
悪いが、
今夜だけでいいの。今だけでいいから愛してください。今を全部忘れさせて。
忘れるってのは大切なことだ。辛いことを忘れられなかったら人間は生きていけないだろう。俺が記憶をなくしたのだってノーラが死んだという事実から逃れたい一心からの逃避だったのかもしれない。だがそれが今回の事件を招いた可能性だってある。今ここでお互いを慰め合うのは簡単だろうが、それで何かを忘れようとするのはただの一時の逃げにしかならないんだ。今この瞬間はそれでいいかもしれないが、それを後悔するのはもうごめんだ。
鈴崎さん、
君にははるかさん、辛くても耐える力をつけてほしい。それがのぞみちゃんのためであり、何よりも君自身のためだ。
無理言ってごめんなさい。もう大丈夫です。
本当に？
うん、心配しないでください。それより鈴崎さん、一ついいですか？
ああ。
私普通の女の子として見たらどうでしょう。同性愛者だから断ったとかないですよね。
普通も何もない。君はとても魅力的な女性だ。
はい。
普通の男だったらイチコロだ。
じゃあ鈴崎さんは？
Even so, don't you think it's a good match, Kuzane?
Kusanagi.
And what do you think of Asuka? Where the hell is Satoshi?
Upstairs, talking to Haruka. Huh?
I see. You miss each other. You look a bit down.
We're not meeting each other, he thinks. 私ばっかのけ者にして。
Hey, it's good to drink up, but the stuff is wine.
何？
This wine's the good stuff. I guess it won't hurt. Beer is pretty light stuff. I'll have a drink too.
またやったな。
何をだよ。
何って、いい加減にアスカを泣かすようなことはするなよ。彼女がかわいそうだ。
なんでかわいそうなんだよ。君といい、作水遥といい、ビルといい、なんで俺がアスカに遠慮しなきゃならないんだよ。それに作水遥とは彼女とは何もなかったぞ。
何にも？全然？
ああ、何にもだ。それにたとえ何かあったとしても、それはなるべくしてなったことだろう。なんでアスカの名前がそこで出てくるんだよ。まったく、俺は寝るぜ。誰だ？鍵はかかってない。Are you sure?
Amy McDougal. Clark was getting a bit, you know, so I left.
Clark? Oh, the guy you dated?
We are not going out or anything. He's just like,
That's his Ross.
That's right. Do you mind if I sit next to you, Satoshi? Oh, Clark is a selfish macho guy. The type of guy who thinks he can buy a girl dinner and fancy wine, and then she's his. I'm not going near him from now on. Would you take me back to my room, please? I want you there if Clark comes near me. I won't bother you any more after that. All right?
Okay.
Aren't you going to have some tea? Didn't you say you were going to teach me some Japanese?
Yeah.
Teach me lots, won't you? Teach me all about the Japanese people, too.
Hang on. We hardly know each other. And you don't want to mess anything up with Clark.
So let's get to know each other. And I don't care about him. When I go on a date with Clark, I'm just bored. You seem like you'll please me more. I just want to have fun. If you leave, it's going to look like you were scared of a woman.
Sorry, but I'll pass. Why don't you have a go with Kusanagi, my partner? I'll give him to you with Noshi on.
Noshi? What's that? You have to say yes. I'm not letting you go home.
Sorry, but I'm rather tired.
Oh, I'm a selfish woman, an impatient woman. Hi, Satoshi. Come on, Satoshi. It's okay.
Amy!
What are you doing, Clark? It's so rude barging in like that. You can't just let yourself in.
I'm just worried about you.
There's no problem here.
I'll leave you two to it.
Sorry to get you out of bed so early. Been 6 years, hasn't it?
Yeah. What's happened?
Lewis is dead.
What?
He died on the John at the Novert. Appears he was drunk, fell over and hit his head. His heart failed. But they say he was acting strange when he arrived last night. Just came round to ask a few questions.
What do you mean, strange?
The owner of the Novert and the apple dunking, well, his friends, they tried to stop him. The booze did him in before he even made it home. He was usually such a harmless old bloke. Didn't lift a finger, even if the young ones gave him trouble. Only concerned about his next drink. But yesterday was different, causing trouble, shouting at the end. Thought maybe something had happened here, especially as there were some new guests from Japan. Witnesses said he just whispered, "I'm close to hell, close to hell." A gentle drunk who became violently intoxicated. How about that? What do you know about this? You're right. My job is drug enforcement, putting scum in its place. Being rough if it takes that. But at the same time, this is a closed town. It's my job to associate with the people of this town, and that means looking out for strangers like you. And because of that, when something strange happens in town, I pay a visit on the newcomers. That's the way it works in this town. You guys become a pain in the ass. You get it? That's part of my job. That's part of my pay. And that's why I ask. That's right. If there's something going on here, I want to know about it beforehand. I like peace and quiet. I take back the stuff about 6 years ago. It's just a hunch, but I thought you guys might be criminals. That might be a mistake, and it might not be. Only God doesn't make mistakes. There were some strange goings-on in this town before. I intend to look into this and question any suspicious people. Get whoever it is. That's about the size of it. I want everything back to normal for the people of this town. I don't want any changes. That's fine. But I want you to behave yourselves when you're in my town. That case 6 years ago was the night before Beltane's Day. I remember it clearly. And tonight is the 29th of April. It's probably inconvenient for you, but I won't be taking my eyes off you people.
Lewis had no relatives when he came here. Just thought I'd put his things together. Yeah, it's that time. Most of it's ready, so go on down. I'll be along shortly. They might have been important to him. Everyone places a different value on things. After a person dies, all that's left others see as junk. Damn sad, isn't it? No relatives, no children. What's there to say he was ever alive at all? Once I clean this place up, there'll be nothing to prove he ever existed. Well, it'd be a waste to leave them here. So if they can be of some use, I thought I'd give them to charity. Yeah, and we should also go to the city office and fill out the papers. We'll have to do something about the cremation, too. The old man specifically said he didn't want a service. Said he hated burials. Just wanted to be burned, that's all. Said the guy down at the Cumberland has it at the moment, renting it for cremation. He hardly had a cent to his name, living off his pension and all, but he made sure he had money put away for his funeral. Can you believe it? An old drunk doesn't touch the money for his funeral. Anyway, get a move into the dining room, will you? crucifix? He didn't believe in religion. That's what I heard. Oh, Asuka and Haruka are waiting. I'm gonna serve breakfast now. Oh, good food. I'm starved.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Satoshi. Did you sleep well last night?
Uh-huh.
Things got a little crazy after you left.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to come between you and Mr. Ashton.
Oh, I don't care about Clark. I'll be looking forward to taking up where we left off last night.
Amy!
Thanks. Oh, and Satoshi, keep tonight open, won't you? Bye.
I'm gonna kill this fucking Japanese bastard.
Looks like she really fell for you too, you devil. Just one day. You really got Clark going too. Hey, what were you two up to?
何にもしてないって。よ、アスカ。
なんなのお兄ちゃん、昨日の借りって何？今夜も開けといてって何？あれからって何？
いや、ちょっとな。そう、あの二人の血話喧嘩に巻き込まれて。
本当？草薙さ
いや、僕は寝てたから。
あ、ひどいな、草薙くん。そういう時は適当にフォローするのが相棒ってもんだ。
ん？お兄ちゃんのバカ！この色吉ピー！
うわ、やめろ、アスカ。なんでお前が怒るん？
ニブチ
あ、なんでこっちまで。
Looks like the one who got caught up in a lover's spat was Kusanagi.
And what brings you here today?
Louis Werdyke died this morning.
Apparently it was not of natural causes.
How did you know?
Members of my congregation told me. It's a pity he didn't request a service from the church.
Yes. Seems he was particularly opposed to a burial.
That's not so peculiar. I don't think burials are all that sensible either. But then there are advantages as well.
Advantages?
By digging the body up again, you can bring it back to life.
What?
Sorry. That was beyond a joke, wasn't it? I suppose monster stories like Dracula and Frankenstein had a part in that. It's embarrassing, but I have a passion for horror movies. If you watch them, you can begin to understand all the evil holiness of the devil. But don't you plan to go to the library? You better get a move on. Time is money. But money cannot buy time. Or life, for that matter, of course.
What does it mean?
Nothing. You just looked so disturbed and tired, my children. I think you should all get home as quickly as possible. Today. Back to Japan.
Thank you for your concern, but there is something in this town that we have to find before we go anywhere. Excuse us now.
Tomorrow is the night of Beltane's fear. Take care, won't you? Sorry. That was beyond a joke again, wasn't it?
Welcome back. So nice to see you again. Of course, I'd be delighted. But first, would you be kind enough to introduce me to this beautiful young lady?
「この後ろの列の真ん中の金髪の男ね。これがハーバート・ウエスト博士らしいよ。
彼が死体蘇生なんてことを研究していたとなると、医学だけでなく魔術の世界に足を踏み入れた可能性もないではない。
鈴崎、まさか ルイス老人のあの話は。
あのじいさんの話では、ジャックがゾンビ化したのが1943年。一方、ウエスト博士がハーフエーカーに移り住んだのは1939年。年代的にはぴったりだ。
彼の話が真実だとすると、
ウエスト博士が重傷のジャックを見つけ、実験材料にし、何らかの方法でリビングデッド、つまりゾンビにしたという可能性がある。
しかしそれが現在の我々や根津に結びつくものとは思えないよ。もっと何か。
待って、このウエスト博士の隣の、そう、その左の男。
根津。
まさか根津が1904年に撮られた写真に写っているはずがない。これはきっとただ似ているだけとか、とにかく彼じゃない。
The Necronomicon? It's the most authoritative book on the legends of magical ways, isn't it? It has all the teachings on secret powers and ways strange and fearful. They say some people have gone crazy with fear just reading it. But unfortunately, I'm certain we wouldn't have it here. Maybe we do. There are things in this library even I don't know about yet. What exactly was it you wanted to know? It wouldn't have to do with bringing things back to life, would it? That young German wanted to know about that. Yes, Carl was his name, a resident at the Half-Acre. Do you know him? He came before you to find out about the history of the Half-Acre and the Necronomicon about a week ago.
Nande nozomi ga hitsuyou nano kashira?
That would surely be answered in the chapter. Riberu Quatros Dixems.
Riberu Quartas Decimos? That's another name for the fragments of black literature that I asked for. Do you know something about that?
It is about rebirth, secret ceremonies to summon the devil, the meeting of the resurrected dead and the living, the boneless one, the nameless ones and their prosperity. The chapter holds the greatest knowledge in the way of the magical prose of the Necronomicon. It is the most highly regarded reference on the secrets of black magic. The most fearful writings.
やはり死体蘇生か。
But why? Why do they have to take Nozomi and Nezu? What do they want Nozomi for? If there is to be a ceremony here, aren't there people here who could be used? Why come all the way to Japan? Why Nozomi?
Cindy?
That I don't know, but
ただ
I think there are certain items that are necessary for a resurrection. Particularly a catalyst, like those represented in Anglo-Saxon black magic. I think that's definitely a necessity.
A catalyst?
Yes, it is an essential ingredient in magic. You often hear of it in children's tales, don't you? Used in the magic potion, the eye of a toad, dirt from the grave. In European witchcraft, a hand of glory was often used. This was the hand of an executed criminal, which was said to bring success and prosperity to those who held it. I understand you're in a hurry. I just wanted to say this. There are some things that all witchcraft has in common.
Sorry, Kusanagi. Satoshi, I just remembered something. A flashback. I came here tonight to clean up Lewis's stuff. And after a while, a bloody awful headache came on. And then it came to me. It's in this room, Satoshi. It was in this room that it all started 6 years ago. If the old man hadn't died and I hadn't cleaned up this room like this, it might have been years before I remembered. Don't you remember, Satoshi? If you go down here, there's a basement, and on from that... I always thought it was inconvenient. It's unusual for an old house like this in America not to have a basement, isn't it? But I didn't think it might be connected to things. I wonder what's down there. You, me, and Nora, the three of us went down here, saw something real horrible, and that's when it happened. I still can't remember all the details, but to get you and me out, Nora, no.
I love you, Satoshi. Hey, do you think my tits are your property? No, I won't stop. I can't stop. Run! Satoshi! Bill! Run quick!
Satoshi, come on! Look what she's doing for you! Go! Go!
Oni-chan!
ここか。ここだったのか。
鈴崎
さん
アスカ。それでも残ってくれるか？
やだ。
なぜだ？
なんで連れて行かないのか理由を言わなきゃついてく。
だからそれはさっき。
本当にそれだけ？俺はお前の両親を死なせた。地下は危険だ。それだけじゃ嫌。絶対ついてくから。
他に何がある？
俺はお前が好きだから。だから危険な目には合わせられない。これくらいだったら。
何を？
私お兄ちゃんが好き。年に何回も会えない両親が突然死んだってある日聞かされて、それで一人ぼっちになって、未成年だから資産も凍結だって、親戚もいないから一人で生きろって。他人なんて当てにならないし、役所は手続きばっかりだから、私を引き取る人が来たって知らされた時すごく不安だった。ほら、育て親が娘に手を出すとかって言うじゃない。いろいろ怖い話も聞いてたしさ。でもその人はすごくいい人だったの。不器用で年頃の娘に気を使ってるつもりなのか、洗い物を全部自分でやって全部縮めちゃったり、自分の考えてることを他人に伝えるのが下手でいっつも損してる。そんな素敵な人だったの。娘はね、いつかその人のことが大好きになってたの。大好きに。だから私を引き取ってくれた理由なんてどうでもいいの。だからお兄ちゃんが罪の意識から私を特別扱いするなんて嫌。私お兄ちゃんが好き。どうしようもないの。
しかし
もかかしもおかしもないもん。女ってね、怖いのよ。もしお兄ちゃんがお父さんとお母さんを殺していたとしても、やっぱり好きなのは変わらないの。それに悪いのは他にいるもん。お兄ちゃんだってただの被害者じゃない。6年前私の両親やノーラさんを殺した犯人だってきっと根強。許せないのはあいつだから、絶対行くんだから。
アスカ。
お兄ちゃんは私のこと嫌い？ねえ答えて。
俺には答える
資格がないなんて言わせないから。返事はイエスかノーか。どっち？何よ、恥ずかしいの我慢して言ったのに。
悪い認めたくないがイエスらしい。
お兄ちゃん、
泣くなって。
だって嬉しいんだもん。
おい。
お兄ちゃん抱いて。
アスカ。
私ノーラさんってよく知らないけど、でも私だってノーラさんに負けないぐらい綺麗になるし、ノーラさんにノーラさんよりお兄ちゃんのこと好きだし。それは失礼かな。 でも頑張ってノーラさんみたい
アスカ
に素敵な人になってみせるから。だから私
アスカ、お前はお前だ。お前はノーラじゃない。ノーラの代わりでもない。それだけは信じろ。
お兄ちゃん。考え直してる？
再興するたちでね。
私は後悔なんてしない。ずっとこの日を待ってたんだからね。
だから泣くなって。
だってお兄ちゃん、お兄ちゃん、お兄ちゃん。
今夜も開けといてねえか。
どうせ開かなかったけどね。
Let's go over it one more time. As far as Satoshi and I can remember, there's a basement below us and connected to a good-sized cave. After we get through that, we get to where it happened 6 years ago. There's an altar there. That...
Do you think there could be another entrance? I don't think Nozomi and Nezu could have come in through here.
Unfortunately, we don't know about that yet. But we've got to go in through here. We'll worry about that after we've got Nezu.
Weapons? Don't we need them? They might have anything.
I don't think we need them. We'll be right with Bill, won't we?
Just leave that up to me, will you? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
The floorboards might be worn, so watch your step. This way, all.
What?
ここを越えればのぞみちゃんまではもうすぐだ。準備はいいか？
ここのネズミから逃げられるなら地の底だって言っちゃう。
ほんと気味が悪いわ。まるで私たちを襲おうとして身構えてるみたい。
Hey, have a look at this. It looks like someone's been here recently.
もしかしたらネズとのぞみのものかも。
行こう。俺がまず入るから次にアスカ、草薙くん、はるかさん、ビルの順番だ。列は乱さないようにな。
The only problem we have is whether my fat ass is gonna fit through or not.
If that's the case, you'll make a nice lead.
You bastard!
こっちだ。
すっごい暗いね。
くだらんことを言ってないで進むぞ。
はーい。
Don't you think the way the light falls in this cave is a bit strange? Why does this torchlight stop after 10 meters?
Was there a fork in the road here before? Before the cave?
I don't think so, but my memory's not that good.
No, hang on. I've got it. You, me, and Nora, we went through here. 思い出した。こんな分かれ道はなかった。
You're right, but it's here now. So which way are we gonna go? If we fuck up, we're gonna get lost.
で、どっちに進もう？
Right. This way.
本当に進んでいるのかしら。
気分の方は大丈夫ですか？
ええ、ただ。
わかります。でも今は進むしかないでしょ？
ええ。
鈴崎。
あの入り口付近の誰かが通った後って彼女だったの？
Satoshi, this door.
Are here.
I feel bad for Amy at the moment, rather than the dead.
There's not much time. Every minute matters for Nozomi's sake.
そうだわ。きっとこの先に望みが。
I'm not saying anything bad. I'm really praising you here.
What's going on? What in the hell are you doing here?
I am under no obligation to answer that. However, our destination is the same. I arrived here just before, through that same door.
What about Amy?
You don't think she decided selflessly to die here, do you? Thanks to you, she realized the danger she was facing and left. Oh,
What's going on?
you can look for yourself from the dark near the doorway over there. It's the gatekeeper. It's really fantastic. He's trying to scare off things trying to get through. But it doesn't seem to have much sense, but still it's fantastic. With something like this, our plan is going better than expected.
Our plan?
Virtual physical creation is not such a new thing. The occult uses it in their practices. It's fantastic. An immortal army. The rampancy of the beast. The burning nightmare of war. To ensure we reveal more than just the mechanism of the beast that takes the enemy at the gate, we have to silence him with the gun. We are not structured to accept such an upheaval. But anyway, what shall we do about the door?
You're right. We'll shoot it with your gun.
Did you think you'd try it out? It's not human anymore. It doesn't look like we're going to get through here without a sacrifice. I have time to spare here. I can plan an attack. If I can get evidence of this, I could get support from the government. But you don't have time to go back. You don't have weapons. There's only one thing left.
Decoy? To a beast whose potential we don't know? There'll be no decoy for that. You're a bloody fool.
Then I don't think we've got any hope of making it. I'm not forcing anything, just pointing out what I think is the best plan. If that's not good enough, you can always turn back.
I think it's a bloody foolish idea for one of us to throw his life away for the rest. I think we should just go for it. I'm going to go through that door, and for better or worse, I want everyone to follow in turn. There's only one beast. What I'm saying is that however strong it is, it can only go for one of us at a time. Whoever is attacked has to fight for his life. At worst, only one of us will be sacrificed.
That's funny. I'll come along with you. I don't mind risking my butt for it, but not first in line.
I'm going in first.
お兄ちゃん
The order is me, Kusanagi, Bill, then Carl. アスカとはるかさんはなんとかハーフエーカーに戻ってワンカを呼び、俺たちの帰りを待っててくれ。のぞみちゃんは必ず連れて帰る。
やだよ、私も行く。
アスカ、
私も行きます。
しかし
のぞみがこの扉の向こうにいるかもしれないなら、私にもついていく権利があるわ。それより急ぎましょう。議論している暇もないんですもの。
分かった。では俺が一番手、ビル、草薙くん、次にアスカ、はるかさんで行こう。
I'll come in last then.
As you like. 行くぞ。早く続け。
Watch out!
Bill!
Ah!
Bill!
Bill! Go, run! Get out of here!
だけど
Don't waste this, get everyone in!
Oh!
ビルさん、ビルさん。
Go, Asuka. Look after Satoshi.
だからビルさん、ねえ一緒に行こう。一緒に行こう。
Satoshi, I remember 6 years ago, Nora, she saved my life. So now I'm giving back what I borrowed. Go, start a new life with Asuka.
Bill!
Nozomi, I wanted to meet her myself, yeah.
ビルさん。
Kusanagi, you help Nozomi, please.
Bill, I'm Kusanagi.
Sorry. Go. I'm not gonna die. Go on. Go on. I really don't know what or who you are, but I'm trusting you to help these guys.
You have given your life for us. I am deeply grateful.
Go, Satoshi and Nora. Always together.
Bill.
予想より早いご到着だ。歓迎しますよ。これはお揃いで、予想以上のお早いお付きですね。
のぞみ。のぞみ、今助けてあげるからね。
何を蘇らせたいのか知らんが、これでお前の野望も終わりだ、根津。
蘇らせる。とうとう死体蘇生のことまで思い出したか、鈴崎君。だがまだ肝心な部分を思い出してはいないようだな。君が自分でノーラさんと柏木博士夫妻を手にかけたことはどうだね、思い出すかい？どうだね、6年前のことだ。君は柏木夫妻とこの黒の断章を探してここへとたどり着いた。そして君はここで自らの最愛の人と罪もない柏木夫妻を殺害したのだ。ビル君はそのあまりの惨劇に記憶を失った。君もまたしかり。自らの罪に耐えかね、深層心理でその記憶を失うことを切望した草薙君。君ならわかるだろう。彼の記憶喪失は自らの罪から逃れるための代償行為なのだ。実際君は操りやすい人間だったのだよ、鈴崎君。日本でその威力を見せてあげただろう。古代人間を操るギアスの魔法が記された書として伝えられたナコト写本。これは魔法だけではなく、現実的実用的な洗脳や催眠誘導の方法が書かれた心理学の本だと言ってもいい。そしてこのナコト写本に書かれたマインドコントロール、すなわち人の意識の操作は絶大な威力を持っている。
しかし人は催眠状態に入ったからといってそうそう簡単に人を殺せるものじゃないはずだ。ましてや愛する人間に対して強靭を振るうことなんかできるものか。
君は瀬尾直美の不可解な行動を忘れたのかね。それでよく精神科医を名乗っていたものだ。確かに人を催眠状態に置いたところで自殺しろや恋人を殺せと言ったとしても実行させるのは難しい。しかしこうしたらどうだ。催眠状態に陥った人間にそれと知らせずに毒薬のカプセルを持たせ、こう言ってみるのだ。君の彼女は風邪だ。この薬を飲ませるといい。どんな風邪も簡単に治る。どうだ、これなら愛情は殺意にフィードバックされることなく簡単に行動に変わるのではないかね。瀬尾直美も簡単なものだったよ。彼女は内気な女性でね、夢見がちな側面が多くあった。だから2つのカプセルを渡してこう言ったのだ。これを鈴崎君に飲ませるといい。そして君はこの薬を飲む。そうすれば彼は君の王子様となってくれるだろうとね。
ナ
彼女は君に密かな好意を持っていたのだよ、鈴崎君。学生時代そこの飛鳥君の友人として君に会った時からね。その淡い恋心が再会をきっかけに再燃していたのだ。だが彼女は飛鳥君もまた君が好きであるという事実に気づいており、自分の恋愛感情に罪悪感を抱いていた。つまり飛鳥君、彼女は君に遠慮していたのだよ。そして彼女は自分の意思表示をするのが苦手で、恋愛には臆病でもあった。他人を傷つけるのも自分が傷つくのも嫌い。私はそんな彼女の自己改革を手伝ってあげるだけでよかったのだ。彼女の罪悪感をほんの少し和らげるお手伝いをさせてもらったわけだ。それがすなわちナコト写本の力だったのだわね。 かはご存知の通りだ。
貴様！
余興だと思って君たちを放っておいたのが過ちだったのかもしれん。クラーク君を犠牲者一人で通り抜けられたのも計算外だ。しかしまあおまけが増えるのも悪くはない。研究材料、新鮮な死体が増えるのは歓迎すべきことだ。
どうせみんな殺す気なんだろう。僕らものぞみちゃんも。
君たちは何を調べてきたんだね。私はのぞみを殺すのではない。新しい命、再生であり、そして誕生であり、継続。私はのぞみを生まれ変わらせるだけだ。殺しはしない。そして我々親子は今度こそ永遠に一つになるのだ。完全な家族の輪が今度こそ閉じるのだ。この黒の断章と望みがいることでそれは可能になるのだ。2年前の6年前の事件、つまり柏木博士夫妻の死亡事件とそっくり同じ出来事が起きた。これはビル君がハーフエーカーを買う前のことだ。ある学者夫婦がこの地で消えたのだ。学者は高名な生理学者で世界各地を回っては研究に勤しんでいた。彼の名は冬川正史。学者はひょんなことから医学の最大のタブー、死に挑戦したハーバート・ウエストという死体蘇生研究者がこの町で最後を迎えたという事実を知った。異端にして得意な研究者の墓参りのような気分でその学者はハーフエイカーを訪れたのだ。そのウエストの助手が自分と同じ日本人であったのも一因かもしれない。そしてあとは柏木夫婦と同じ。その夫婦は熱の体を乗っ取って当時まだ生きていたウエストに捕まり研究材料とされてしまったのだ。ウエストは死んではいなかった。相棒であり助手であった熱をも研究材料として仮死状態にしておき、自らの死期が近づいた時にその体に乗り移ったのだ。わかるかね、鈴崎君。6年前に君の前に現れた私はそれどころか1950年からこっちすでに根津俊明ではなかった。私はハーバート・ウエストだったのだよ。そして安心したまえ、先ほどのやりとりは余興にしか過ぎん。6年前に柏木夫婦や君の恋人を殺したのは私だ。ウエストだよ。熱の体を持って蘇った私は日本人には日本人の体を使った方が蘇生の成功率が高くなることに思い当たった。もっとも私は純然たるアメリカ人だったかね。皮肉なことだが。しかし6年前、柏木夫婦の肉体を手に入れることは鈴崎君、君とビル君、ノーラ君によって邪魔されて、正直あんなことになるとは予想だにしなかったよ。だがそれももう過去のことだ。そして2年前、私は4年かかって ノーラ君に傷つけられた自分の肉体を修復し、その学者夫婦冬川正史の肉体を無事手に入れた。私の肉体はもうボロボロだったため、その学者の体に自分の全記憶と人格を移植しようとしたのだ。しかしそこでもミスが起こってしまった。人格の移植どころか肉体の変換にも失敗し、その学者の意識と私ウエストの意識が根津という一つの男の肉体の中で混濁してしまったのだ。わかるか。私はハーバート・ウエストであり、ハーバート・ウエストではない。そして冬川正史であり、冬川正史ではない。だが同時にそれらのどちらでもあるのだ。のぞみにさえも今こそ明かそう。お父さんだ、のぞみ。私はお前のお父さんだ。
明子さん、なんてこと。
紹介しよう。我が愛する妻、冬川明子、つまりのぞみの母でもある。これが3つ目の手違いでね。私、つまりウエストの人格が冬川正史の体を奪う際に、私ウエストは妻を殺してしまったのだ。しかしだ、私がウエストと完全に融合し一つになった時、私ウエストでもあり冬川正史でもある男には共通の目的ができた。おかげで二人の中のそれぞれの人格は拒否反応もなしに融合を成し得た。それこそが
The immaculate resurrection of the dead! It's a zombie! What you are witness to is the perfect rebirth of Aikiko Fuyukawa! This is great, Dr. Weston! Oh, Dr. Fuyukawa!
Just call me Nezu. My research is not well known. Who would you be?
My name is Karl, a member of the new Socialist Republic of Germany's Labour Party Special Information Services. Karl Adolf Eichmann. I would be honored if you would look at my work sometime.
You have been chasing after me ever since the end of the First War. Are you still not satisfied?
By the joining of two people of different eras, virtues and medical knowledge, we have created the perfect inception of modern medicine and witchcraft. And through this, granted perfect powers of resurrection. I wish for you to utilize this to its full potential and experience a fuller rebirth. It is a shame that there are only a few great soldiers in our ranks today. But if those few of us have everlasting life, this situation will be transformed. You will be a soldier of death. Furthermore, if the body is well kept and returns to this life as a fuller being, its power and charisma will envelop the world. The resurrection of the dead! It is a necessity for us to take part again in the world!
I can confirm the power of perfect resurrection, but this is not my aim. Because the body was not preserved perfectly after Akiko was brought back to life, this imperfection drama occurred. The brain was overstimulated and perfect reincarnation became impossible. I have no interest in Nadidum. If Hitler were to be resurrected now, in this era, wouldn't it be a terrifying mistake?
Full rebirth is nothing more than a lie to satisfy society. Even if I obtain the magical power of rebirth, it is really of no use to me. And then it becomes only an exercise in power. Your aim, it is only a guess, but in your own experience, the merger of Harvard wisdom and Fuyokawa, is this what you are thinking? Would not be the merger of body and spirit, of relatives of the body, would be a better option. Don't you think so? You plan to make a merger of mother and child.
その通り。単体で蘇生させる方法も考えたが、今の私の目的は肉体および精神の完全融合。そしてアキコとのぞみは一つになり、ゆくゆくは私とも一つになる。それが完全なる家族、究極の愛、永遠の愛。親子の幸せを邪魔させるわけにはいかん。究極の儀式を執り行うべきベルテインの夜は今日なのだ。
ネズ
鶴崎がくそ
アキコさん、私です。作水遥です。お願い、正気に戻って。
It's useless. He's nothing more than an irrational corpse at the moment. Better to run. The gun is no use.
No! 嫌よ。
Why shouldn't I? There's no reason I should help a stranger.
We got help from behind the wall over there.
Mo 8時。ベルテインの夜が近づいている。さて、君たちに関わっている時間も残念ながら惜しくなってきた。もうそろそろお別れだ。最後に何か質問でもあれば承ろうか。
教えてくれ。6年前、なぜノーラは死んだ？
まずはそれ以上近づくな。彼女は君をかばって死んだ。ただそれだけだよ。
最後にその蘇生ってのを教えてくれないか。6年間も悩まされて結局何もわからなかったじゃ報われない。
魔術とは本来生活に密接な関わりを持って派生してきたものだ。科学もまたしかりだがね。西洋では魔術とはつまり錬金術のことを指し、それは非金属から非金属を生み出すための科学技術だった。錬金術を意味するアルケミーという英語はアラビア語のアルキーミアから来ている。そして科学を意味する単語ケミストリーもまた本来はアルキーミアから派生した言葉なのだ。わかるかな？魔もまた法なのだ。大いなる法則の結晶、科学なのだよ。そして私はその法則を見つけたのだ。その手法をもってすれば死者の完全なる再生も夢ではない。文字通りの蘇生、従来の仮蘇生のような弊害もない。
今度は6年前のようにはいかないってか？
君やビル君がなぜ記憶を失ったと思う？そこに私の意志とは無関係に黒の断章の意志が感じられはしないかね。この素晴らしい英知の書には画期的な自己保存本能が付与されているのだよ。つまりそれこそが記憶操作。ネクロノミコンの中でも最大級の秘技が記されたこの書にはあだなそうとする者の記憶を奪うという素晴らしい機能が隠されているのだ。
バカな。
だからこの事件の真相に近づくにつれ、君もビルも記憶を取り戻し始めてしまった。それは再びこの黒の断章に近づいたために、断章によって封じられた記憶が刺激されたからなのだよ。
そんなことができるのなら。
そうだ。もし生きてここから出られたとしても、君たちはこの断章に関する記憶を徐々に失い、やがて忘れる。記憶自体が失われたのなら、メモやその他の記録手段も無駄になる。だからこそあまり無理して君たちの命を狙わなかったというのもある。ただ純粋に黒の断章を求めてやってきたカールにとって同じ。もっとも今回は全員死ぬのだから問題はないが。
Is everything as you thought it would be?
そういうこと。のぞみとあきこの融合を果たした後は、君たちには今後の研究材料として大いに役立ってもらう。運が良ければよみがえれるかもしれんよ。
思い出した。完全に思い出したぞ、ネズ。6年前、俺はノーラに救われた。この強力な呪物であるアクアマリンの石を俺に渡し、そして光でひるんだお前に飛びかかった。お前は完全な蘇生者じゃない。お前もまた魔術で蘇った知能の残ったゾンビに過ぎないんだ。だから代謝機能が不十分で、この光を浴びることで大きな決定的な弱点ができる。草薙君、立法だ。この光を浴びた今のやつは火に弱い。
わかった。
お前の体に4年も修復期間を費やすような傷を残したのは炎だ。そして今度は記憶が奪われることもない。今度こそ最後だ。お前も黒の断章も。
諦められるか。ウエストである私の悲願、冬川正史である私の悲願。アキコどうしたのだアキコ。早く炎を消して奴らを。アキコ、お前まさか思考能力が戻ったのか。アキコ。アキコ、よかった。これで家族が揃う。のぞみ、お父さんとお母さんは帰ってきた。
A hidden passage! We can get out from here!
のぞみ、あきこさんのお母さんの最後の言うこと聞きましょう。お母さんはお父さんと残るつもりなんだわ。のぞみ。
Get out of here! Go on! It's up to you! The smoke and flames down there will kill you!
Oh, お兄ちゃん、草薙さんも。何ぼーっとしてんの。早く。
だがビルが。
アキコさんの教えてくれたとこから出れば、ハーフエーカー側からもう一度入って助け出せるかもしれないでしょ。早く。この機会に肌を焼きたいってんなら止めないけど。
草薙さん。
のぞみちゃん。
はい。
よかった。
草薙さん、草薙さん。
Satoshi.
Don't talk now, Nora. It's soon. It's soon.
Yes, run, quickly. He's still not dead. Oh, quick.
Nora!
Oh, Satoshi, I love you. Satoshi, if there is ever a girl...
Satoshi, run! It's a monster! Run!
Who will love you. Like me, Satoshi.
Nora! Nora!
Satoshi, go!
Nora!
Pastor Maximilian. That is your name, is it not?
Someone like you would have to be Cindy de la Poor. How are you?
I am sorry to have caused you pain. Whatever your aim is, it looks as though you have failed this time.
It was misfortunate, that's all. In the chess game that is the world, there are still many, many more pawns.
You're playing an immoral game. Aren't you a pastor who worships the Lord?
God's will. While I am a great leader of men, I am more importantly a man who worships himself. In appearance, I wear the clothes of a disciple, but I have no business at the banquet of bread and wine.
Is that a Nyarlathotep?
Yes, you could say that. I wouldn't go so far as to call you an old Rhodes.
You have manipulated Fuyakawa Masashi, but I didn't. He appeared here of his own free will and fought of his own free will. You called on me, but they, the humans, did not.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't manipulate them. They wanted to do it, and I just extended a hand from the shadows. I guess that's what you did too, didn't you? At that library. You were a very helpful librarian.
That's true. That's why I sometimes think we commit a sin by displaying ourselves.
Well, well. These were not words we would once use. It seems as God grows older, he grows weaker too. And they may confess to me. I am the father with the love of 1,000,000 mad men, as stated in the Necronomicon. Arab, Abdul Arahuzad. Let them confess to me. Insects in my game. The Nyarlathotep. Lay yourself down and confess at my feet.
Do you think of these humans, Weston and Fuyakawa, as pawns or knights? Or were they queens?
Well, a man cannot be a queen. I would say a bishop. Yes, bishops who held life and rebirth in their hands. But I suppose it is not unheard of for a bishop to lose to pawns, is it? Anyway, let us part company here. May you be well until we meet again. I am now a god in good health, whose strength has been lost.
The pawn is the soldier, which if it lasts can become a queen. Are you a fool?
草薙さんも望みにしてあげたら？認めるわ。もう私に遠慮はいらないわよ。
はるかお姉ちゃん。 柳さん。お兄ちゃん、